Hi, I'm Dr. Skylar L. Anderson, and I'm a professor of digital media arts and game design at the University of St. Thomas in beautiful St. Paul, Minnesota. I want to teach you how to make your own games using GameMaker from start to finish, including publishing. And in this series, I'm going to focus on fundamentals to help you learn the basics of the software so that after the series, you can continue to learn and to make the game you want to make. All right, let's assume that you've made a game and you want to publish it someplace, like on itch.io or Steam or someplace else. Let's walk through what that process looks like from the side of GameMaker and also from the side of getting it on itch.io. I've also published a game I've made in GameMaker on Steam. The process is pretty similar on the GameMaker side. But I think everyone should learn how to get stuff on itch.io. It's just an easy platform. So say you have your game here, and for now, I have it running on Windows or test because this is the system I'm using, and this is just a tutorial game. All you have to do is first set your target. So that if you hover over here, it says current build target. It says Windows. Now, if I'm publishing a Windows game, say on like Steam, that's totally fine. You can even publish it on Windows if you want to upload it to itch for people to download from itch.io. That's also totally fine. But for me, I think I would like to run it as an HTML5 game. So I've signed in to my Yo-Yo Games account by clicking up here. And that allows me to download this module or this platform. And I've set it to HTML5, which will be a web browser game. And I can run it and I can test it. Just note that web browser games, HTML5 games, will function slightly differently than your test builds, and you might need to tweak things and add workarounds. It's just the nature of the beast. I strongly recommend you do not build your complete game and then at the last moment decide to make it a web browser game. Decide whether it is going to be a web browser game or not, and if it is, constantly test it as such during the game making process. But assuming you did that, I'm going to have it be HTML5, and I'm going to go over here where it says create executable. Now, there's a bunch of options you can set for your platform. I'm going to click game settings and go down here to platform, where you can change like some options, the title that will come be in the tab in the browser. There's images that you can change, etc. We're not going to worry about any of that right now. I'm just going to turn off interpolate colors between pixels because that's just something I always do. And maybe I'll also change the browser title to be like test game for tutorial. And click apply, click OK. And now if you go over here to create executable, I'm going to click that, and I have two options. Loose files or zip. I'm just going to preemptively zip it up into one folder because that's what itch.io takes. I'm going to save it to my desktop, and I'm just going to call it this. Except I'm going to change the date. Today is, if I check, to be the 19th. So 26/01/19 version 1. And click save. It's building, as you see up here. It's building, it's working. And now it is done. It'll open it up here. Close out of that. And now it's saved on my desktop. So now this is itch.io. I assume you're there. I assume that you also have an itch.io account and you are logged in. So this is me logged in. And I can, from here, drop down and click dashboard to see the other games I've uploaded, right? And I can click new project. Here, let's fill out some information. So this is, I'm just the title, test tutorial for publishing, just something. You can change the URL to be something different than your title. This is where the description goes. Classification, it's going to be a game. It's not going to be downloadable. I'm going to have it be an HTML5 game that you play in the browser. So I changed that. But if you're having it downloadable, you set it to be downloadable. Is it going to be released? Is it in development? I'm going to say in development. I'm going to say no payments. Uploads, and this is where I upload my zipped folder. So let's go here. I'm going to be looking for, there we go, GM tutorial 26/01/19 version 1. And it's uploaded it. and I will check this file will be played in the browser. Now, if at any point, if I want to replace this, all you have to do is upload a different file. You can also delete this file anytime you'd like, but this is what's going to be displayed. How do I want it in the page? Embedded in the page. I want to manually set the size to be what I want it to be, which is going to be the size 960 by 540, which is what I've been running it as. Of course, in these, the camera is set to be 480 by 270, and that's sort of the base game resolution, but I'm having the game artificially stretch it out for me, 960 by 540. So I'm going to change this to be 960 by 540. It's not mobile friendly. Automatically start page unload. I don't like that. Full screen button. Nah, no thanks. Enable scroll bars. No thanks. I'm going to leave these all unchecked. More details and description. Put your entire game story here, or just something. You can add images and other things. This is going to go on your game web page. Genre, you can set a genre. I'm going to just say action or no genre. Tag, I can choose tags. Say 2D, I'm going to say pixel art. I'm going to say indie. You can add things here. This project does not contain the output of generative AI because that is for losers. App Store links, I'm not putting this anywhere else. Custom noun, if you don't want to call it a game, you can give it a different custom noun, but it's just going to leave it blank. I'm going to leave it blank and have it just be the default, which is game. Comments, I'll just have these be disabled for now. Or comments, why not? Visibility, I'm just going to keep this as a draft and not public yet. And I'm going to click Save and View Page. It's loading the game for the first time. And here we can run our game. We already see that there is a graphical problem with our main menu screen. So I'm going to go back to Edit Game, back over here. And this is a part of getting things submitted, is just seeing if it's HTML5, what's going on. I think I know what's going on, which is my game camera is what keeps everything consistent across the different rooms. And I do not have a camera enabled for the little title screen. And I'm glad this happened because I want to show you that, like, especially with web browser games, this can happen. If this was just a Windows game, it would run exactly as it was being tested. This is a browser game. We just got to pay attention to certain details and sort of troubleshoot what those are. Now I'm going to just quickly change it back to Windows and do a quick test build. No game-breaking bugs yet. But, oh, I didn't check enable viewports too. There we go. So enable viewports, viewport 0 visible, and there we go. So this, when we upload it to it, should work. Change it back to HTML5. Create executable, packages zip, and this time we're going to change this to version 2. It's going to build it. It's built. I'm going to go back to my itch page, scroll down here. I'm just going to click delete file. Oh, I confirm. And I'm going to upload my new file instead, which is right here. This will be played in the browser. Save, view page. There we go. And it is working as expected because I designed the game to work as expected. Now, as you can see, this is, I'm going to reload the page so the music stops, a very boring page. You can see where I put some of my game's details. But if you want to edit this page to customize what it looks like, you can click Edit Theme and change how things look like. So the background color I'm going to change to be like sort of a dark purple. Background number 2, maybe a dark fuchsia. Or like a light pink, looks kind of nice. And you can go through and change the font and other things. Click Save. You can also add a banner, a background image. You can add images here. If you can also click more options to see more options. I'm going to go to edit game, and here you'll notice some other things you can add. You can add a cover image. So this pops up when you're on itch.io. And you see these are cover images right here. So you can upload a cover image. It recommends 630 by 500. That's very easy to do. Just go to GIMP, like I showed in a previous video, and create a new image at 630 by 500. Capture a screenshot of your game, throw it in there, add the title. You can add a trailer on YouTube or Vimeo. You can add screenshots here, and it will all be on your page. So it can look like something that I've added like this. I have screenshots of my game. I've edited the theme and the colors and everything. And that is how you get things to itch. Now here it's still as a draft, as you see here. Now, anytime you want to keep working on your draft, go back to dashboard and click edit. And the moment you're ready for it not to be a draft and you want it to be restricted or public, go ahead and just check public and then click save, and it will be published. And you can always change it back to a draft later if you would like. But keep it on draft as you edit things, as you test things, so no one can find this except you, and you can play around with it. So that's how you get your game on itch.io.